What is up, everyone? Guys, listen up. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Bolt Carbine. Now, with the latest patch, this weapon got a 15% increase in damage. And while it doesn't seem like a crazy amount, it definitely moved the breakpoints. And if you do build this correctly with the correct perk trees and everything, both on the weapon and the class itself, as you will see in this video, it feels really nice. You're going to be staggering the elites without the scans even pretty comfortably. And if you do scan them, yeah, then it's a GG. You're going to be destroying them. For this one, we're going to start off with breaking down the weapon itself, by the way. So for the version, we're going to go for the medium range carbine, right? The bottom one. And the reason you're not going to go for the, so to speak, SMG type is because it's still not good. I tested it. It just doesn't feel good. It's not worth your time. Don't waste your energy on it. Even with the scans, it just doesn't feel like these two versions deal enough damage for me to justify using it in any scenario. Like, it's just not worth it. However, this version is really good at medium range. It does pretty good damage. You're going to be staggering elites. The ad clear, because of the fire rate still, is actually very nice. And the weapon feels good as well. We're going to go for 5 accuracy instead of 8 here because the weapon barely has any recoil. And with the perks that we're going to pick on the perk tree, as you will see right here, recoil is not going to be a problem anyway. And instead, we get 9+ damage instead of 8+. Now, when it comes to the perk tree, we're going to start off from the bottom. Damage increases by 10% against terminus level enemies. So this is going to be there for those boss fights. Then we have retaliation. After a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 25% more damage for 5 seconds. Will come in handy as long as you land those perfect dodges. Recoil is reduced by 25%, and this is what gives us the ability to go for the less accuracy version with more damage. Then we have killing 10 enemies in rapid succession reduces recoil by 35% for 5 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds. I wish this perk was a little bit better, but you know, you'll sometimes be taking advantage of this as well. And then this tree right here is where it gets very interesting. Like, you want to pick up all of these perks. Like, all of them are so good. Damage increased. Then we have magazine size increased. Headshot damage. Headshot damage. Then we have honed precision as well. Then we move on to the next headshot damage perk. When your health is below 30%, headshots deal 25% more damage. And let's be honest here, with the new difficulty, you are going to be below that 30% a lot of the times. Killing an enemy restores armor 0.5 seconds earlier. So if you're getting a lot of kills, this kind of builds up. But I wish this was a little bit better, maybe 1 second instead of 0.5. I think that would feel 10 times better. But yeah, this is going to be the weapon version, okay? Now, first, let's take a look at the class perk trees. Then we're going to quickly take a look at the bolt pistol and chase sword. So this is the build you're going to go for, right? From the first perk, we're going to utilize our primary weapon damage increase by 10%. And it's okay that our secondary is going to be dealing 10% less damage, because what you want to do is move those breaking points as much as possible. So every kind of damage that you can get, you want to go for it if you want to make this carbine feel good after the update. Then we have relentless pursuit. After a gun strike, range damage increases by 25% for 5 seconds. You cannot go on the tactical without Emperor's Vengeance. You pretty much get ammo out of thin air every time you kill a Majoris enemy. Then we have transhuman physiology in combination with priority targeting. And this is very important. Battle focus, a perfectly timed parry, gives the parried enemy a mark from Ospec scan. And guys, even when you get into close range, as long as you parry and then use the carbine, it's going to feel good, right? Let's be honest. Tactical makes any weapons feel better than they already are. Then we have expert timing. Enemies marked by Ospec scan take an additional 100% damage, but the mark duration is reduced by 4 seconds. And finally, we have marked for death. A headshot will instantly kill a Majoris or extremist level enemy marked by Ospec scan. This will come in handy on lethal difficulty. Now, do I think that these buffs are extremely good? No. Do I think that even if they had done like a 20% buff, this weapon wouldn't still be broken or overpowered? Yes, I do think that. However, it has made the gun feel better. Not all of the guns, by the way. We've tested quite a few of them already, and not all of them feel that much better. But Bolt Carbine is one of those that kind of stood out to me. For the Bolt Pistol, we're going to go with the version with more ammunition. For the perk tree, just go ahead and copy this. Better ammo economy, more headshot damage. And then we have the chain sword. All you want to do here is go for the fencing. That's what it's important, honestly. For the perks, you can go top tree or bottom. Going to be up to you. The main difference here is the skills. So for example, full throttle is the charge up skill, which did get buffed in the patch, in the previous patch. So it does do significantly more damage. So if you do enjoy this skill more, go for the bottom tree. If not, go for the top tree. Keep in mind with this build though, try not to waste your ammo on the little ones with the carbine. Good. Yeah, it actually feels... Right there, you see that, right? Like, that's an enraged enemy as well. Oh my god. That was nice, dude. That was nice. I see a lot of elites. I'm scanning the shit out of them. Nope. No elites here. Damn, there's a lot of Minoris, though. Right here, when you see this many Minoris, is where I like to switch to my secondary, right? That way, like, you can control the ammo economy. Don't waste your main weapon ammunition on the little enemies, and then you're good to go. Look at that. That was pretty nice, man. This weapon couldn't do that before. Like, you couldn't. And it feels good, man. The weapon, well, to be honest, the weapon always felt good, like, for me personally, right? Same with the Stalker. Like, I absolutely love the Stalker. Enraged. Boom. Like, easy stagger on an enraged elite too. You can feel the damage increase. You can. It feels like 15 to 20%. Definitely makes a difference. And keep in mind, I'm not scanning here on purpose at this point, because we just want to take a look at the damage itself. He got the shit on. Die, die, die. That's, wow. Okay, that's actually impressive. No scan, nothing. Let's drop it. Yeah, that one was the perk. Fortunately, it didn't hit the other ones here. Look at that. Easy. We're gonna get our contested health back. Get a reload. Yep. We haven't really even used the scan so far. I'm gonna start using the scan more now. I think we get the idea of the weapon without the scan.
Or otherwise.
Oh my god, dude. We gotta scan this, all of it. Oh, easy staggers right there. Easy staggers. We have another scanned enemy far away there. I think he got hit. I'll take that armor. We got some scans in. This guy out of here. There we go. That is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think about this. Honestly, when it comes to the buff overall, I wish that they were a little bit higher, right? Like, would this weapon be broken if it got a 20% damage increase instead of 15? No. Would it feel better? Of course. But I think this is a good start. If they keep moving these weapons and increasing this damage little by little, just making them better across the board, with time, they will get to the point where it's just gonna feel perfect, right? Now, some of the other buffs, I will say, very underwhelming. Like, even on the same weapon as mentioned, if you go for the version with more fire rate, it doesn't feel good. It feels like it needs way more when it comes to that. I don't know if they can, like, separately balance these out. I hope they can, because that version just doesn't feel better. I mean, they could, right? Like, they could just better the version of that one and give it like 8 damage or 9 damage or whatever, and then it would probably feel better. But currently just doesn't feel good. I still do think that the bolt weapons will need more love in the future. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. As always, thanks for all the love and support. Stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time.